Hello! What is cooking, all you good-looking people watching my beautiful face on the YouTube? Yeah, we're tilted. Who cares? You love it. You're gonna watch me anyway. You're gonna watch the whole video. If you're not gonna watch the whole video, turn it off now. Okay, so I know I've already tried recording this before. Stupid device ran out of memory, so you gotta go in and erase stuff. Yeah. Next time I get an iPad, more memory. Good tip for all you guys. So I know everyone's getting excited for the Chicago Pipe Show. I really wish I was going to be able to go and meet everyone. Can't do it. Sorry. I'll be in Nashville this year, the Nashville Pipe Show. See you there. So I wanted to get on, and I wanted to show off a few goodies that I had got from the mailbox and some stuff that I'd picked up on a little trip I took this past weekend. I know it's Wednesday. I probably should have done this on Sunday when I got back, but I was travel weary, and then I had to work a couple of nights. So my wife, and my child and I, we went to Fredericksburg, Texas. It's in Central Texas. It's in the Hill Country, and it's well known as the premier wine growing region of Texas. Yes, we actually have one, a wine growing region, and it's very popular. Unfortunately, we don't really like wine around here. We tried. We went there a few years ago, tried to get into the wine, and we didn't like any of them. Except one. My spouse really liked this one sweet, chilled wine from a certain winery. So we went there to get some this past weekend. And the bottles were quite pricey. So while I was there, I stole this little wine opener, corkscrew, and bottle opener. Now, I didn't mean to steal it. I put the bottles on the counter, and I set this there. She rang me up. I assume that she had rang this in. And the bottles were a little bit pricier than I thought, so I didn't feel bad to say, hey, you didn't charge me for this. But maybe she meant to. I don't know. I stole it. So, Fredericksburg Police Department, get a warrant and come and get me. I don't care. So, Fredericksburg, switching gears, is a mere 40 miles away from Mason, Texas, which is the home of the shop in which I bought the very famous, very infamous $12 Dunhill. So when I'm in Central Texas, I like to hit up those antique stores for some pipe deals. And the pickings was great. We got a pipe stand. That was where the price tag was on. Little pipe stand that came with a pipe. Now, this is a Prince of Wales thing. It's a pipe. I don't know, is that a straight brandy? I guess. I don't know. I don't know pipe shapes that well. Brandy is my wife's name. Very gross. Now, I would send this to Briarville Rick, but I'm going to try my hand at this thing. It's very cool. The stem is where it's going to need a lot of attention. So I've worked on pipes before. No problem. So that concludes the road trip portion. Now, if you are familiar with Oregon piper, Mr. Tim Davis, you know that he has his own coffee roasting business. And you might know this more widespread from one of the latest videos from Nick the Polish Piper, who received a yabo from Tim, which he got some coffee. Now, I didn't know Nick was getting some stuff, but I roast coffee myself. I've been roasting coffee for 8 years, and I'd been talking with Tim, and because he was like, I'm a coffee roaster. I'm like, awesome. Would you be willing to sell me unroasted coffee beans? And he was like, yeah. So I purchased from Tim 25 pounds of unroasted coffee beans, and I'm going to show them right now. This is And these are blends that he blended himself. Now this is 5 pounds of their Kickstart Morning Blend. Lots of caffeine in this. I'm very excited to try that. And then he also sent me 10 pounds of this. That's 10 pounds of coffee. This is his Three Creeks blend. He came up with it himself. And then 10 pounds of the Tattoo blend. So I'm used to buying single origin coffees, so I was quite happy to take a risk and try Tim's blend. So he got me got a couple of these magnets, Vernonia coffee roasters, and but he also threw in something special. He threw in this and another pound of some roasted coffee. I have another pound in the coffee room of his Tattoo blend. Roasted to perfection, absolutely. This stuff is awesome. I've been drinking on it for the last several days. It's amazing. So, last but not least, Mr. True Defense Chris Huber, was trying to raise some money for he wants to buy a Muth pipe. And I think that's a great idea. I have bought a Muth pipe. Still waiting for it. But Chris is putting out some tampers. He was selling them on Instagram. And he was like, hey, $20 shipped for a cool tamper and a tobacco sample to help me raise money for the thing. I was like, yeah. So he sent me. And he writes, Derek, hey brother, appreciate you helping with my next pipe purchase. I hope you enjoy the tamper. I love mine of this size. And the backy, your brother of the leaf, True Defense Chris. A great fella, a great guy. Won one of my contests, my last contest. So I was very happy about that. Happy to help him out. Look at this. That is really cool. It looks heavy, but it's kind of light. I like that. It's it's made out of wood with the little shotgun shell end. Very nice. This, very solid. And he sent me a sample of the tobacco I want to try, which is Hearth & Home's White Knight. It smells fantastic. Oh, earthy. I love it. So that's it. Those are my goodies. It was amazing. I'm just blathering on now. I'm really excited. I love the coffee, the pipe, the tamper, the tobacco, and the bottle opener I stole. And there's a lot of great beers that are being made right here in Texas. If you are not into good beers, get into good beers. The Beer and Backy Boys, Bob Wick, Ramblin' Scotsman, Kevin Twyford, and Jimmy Smith, they all are experts in that regard on the Beer and Backy channel. So check them out. I gotta go. I've shouted out quite a few people. I'll try to throw the names in the bucket, the cellar, the basement, the video description, whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much for allowing me to waste your time. Thank you for subscribing to me. If you're a new subscriber and I haven't subscribed to you back, I'm sorry. I'm a piece of scumbag. I'm sorry. I'm only on this iPad. I don't get to operate from a computer. So take care, everybody. God bless. Smell my beard. And pipe goggles. Yay.